Get ready. 3, 2, 1, start. Learned Counsel for the appellant submits that the tribunal has erred in law in dismissing appellant's service appeal full stop. He maintains that the judgment dated 26/6/2015 passed by the learned High Court was explicit in so far as it directed that the appellant be not removed till the process of appointment of regular incumbents was completed. Full stop. He submits that while the said process was being completed, the appellant attained the age of superannuation and was therefore entitled to receive pensionary benefits on basis of his last drawn pay. Full stop. He further maintains that the tribunal dismissed appellant's appeal on the basis of extraneous consideration which are not supported by the record. Full stop. He adds that the record indicates that the appellant had been working on current charge basis till the date of his attaining the age of superannuation, and this fact has been misinterpreted and misconstrued by the tribunal to hold that he was not entitled to pensionary benefits as against his last drawn pay. Full stop. The learned Additional Advocate General Punjab, appearing for the respondents, has on the other hand defended the impugned judgment and stated that the appellant was temporarily posted on current charge basis for a period of 1 year, which period expired on 26/11/2007. Full stop. He submits that the appellant continued to hold the post of SDO on the basis of a status quo order passed by the High Court. Full stop. However, when the constitutional petition filed by the appellant was finally decided on 26/6/2015, the department did not remove him from service in compliance with the order of the High Court, but having not been appointed against the said post on regular basis and having been reverted to his position that he held before his appointment on current charge basis, he was not entitled to pensionary benefits calculated on the basis of the post he held on current charge basis. Full stop. We have heard the learned counsel for the parties and gone through the record. Full stop. It is clear and obvious that the appellant was appointed on current charge basis temporarily for a period of 1 year, and when the period of his current charge basis expired, he approached the High Court in its constitutional petition where a status quo order was granted to him along with a large number of other petitioners. Full stop. It was on the dint of the status quo order that the appellant continued to hold the current charge basis post beyond the period for which he was originally appointed. Full stop. The constitutional petition was not decided on merits. Full stop. However, while disposing of the appellant's constitutional petition along with a number of other, the learned High Court directed the department to initiate the process of regular appointments in accordance with law and conclude the same within a period of 4 months. Full stop. It appears that before the said process could be completed, the appellant attained the age of superannuation and his retirement notification was issued in accordance with his substantive post, considering that he was appointed on current charge basis for a period of 1 year only. Full stop. The end.